Titrations. So, all of this part into making a standard solution. So place a weighing boat in a digital balance and weigh out the mass of solid. Place a weighing boat in the digital balance, weigh out the mass of solid, tip it into a beaker, reweigh the boat, and subtract the mass of boat from mass of boat and solid together to find the precise mass of solid used. Add distilled water and stir until all has dissolved. Tip solution to volumetric flask, use a funnel to ensure it all goes in. So the first part with the weighing boat and the mass and the beaker, then add distilled water and stir until it's all dissolved. Tip solution volumetric flask, use funnel to ensure it all goes in. Rinse the beaker and stirring rod with distilled water, add to the flask, and this ensures no solute is clinging to the beaker or rod. Top the flask up to the correct volume with more distilled water, ensure the bottom of meniscus reaches line, stop at the flask. Now using the pipette to measure set volume of solution, measure volume of solution we want to know the concentration of, put it in a flask and add appropriate indicator to the flask. Fill a burette with a standard solution of acid. Use funnel to carefully pour acid into burette. So using a pipette to measure set volume of solution we want to know the concentration of, add indicator to flask, fill a burette with standard solution of acid, use funnel to carefully pour acid into burette. Then the actual titration part. So firstly, we do a rough titration to get an idea of the end point, the exact point where the alkali is neutralized and the indicator changes color. Then we add the acid to alkali using a burette, giving the flask regular swirl. Then we do an accurate titration, taking initial reading to see amount of acid slash see amount of acid. What did I even say? See amount of acid, then run the acid into 2 centimeters cubed endpoint at dropwise. The amount of acid used to neutralize alkali's final reading minus initial reading, and this volume is known as a titer. Pipettes, and the difference between pipettes and burettes. Pipettes measure only one volume of solution. We need to fill the pipette to just above the line, then to take pipette out of the solution and drop the level down carefully to the line. Burettes measure different volumes and they let you add the solution drop by drop.